Welcome back to the Integrative Healthcare Symposium in New York City. I am going to be doing live interviews all day with experts in the field of integrative and functional medicine, but also some unique tools that we find for practitioners and their communities. So I have another guest here. I just found your product super fascinating, and I wanted you to come on and share. So first of all, please tell our guests who you are.
Amazing. I am Anna Peterson-Mexalka. I am the founder of Zenimal, which is a company. Zenimal.
Okay.
Yep. We make screen-free meditation devices for all ages. We have this little guy is a screen-free device for children. And then we also have a teen and adult device. And it's a very, very basic. You just power it on, select a track, and you automatically start to hear a guided meditation.
Are you the owner and founder?
I am.
So tell us a story about that. Like, why did you create? It's called the turtle.
This is a Zenimal.
A Zenimal. So do you have other animals?
We do. We have two animals in the work. We have a ladybug coming, and we have a hedgehog.
Oh my gosh, I love this. So, but what inspired you to create this product?
Yeah, so I suffered immensely from panic attacks at a really, really early age. I was 4 years old, and it got to the point where I couldn't sleep at night. Then I didn't want to go to school, and it really was snowballed. And thankfully, I had really amazing parents, and they taught me to embrace mental health, right? And I think in the 80s, that wasn't really a thing. They took me to therapy, and a therapist taught me how to relax my body, get control of my breath, and then visualize my happiest place. But that took several months, going every week. I felt a little broken as a kid. I was the only one of my friends that I knew that was going to therapy. And it took a fair amount of money and time from my parents. And so I thought, when I had my own daughter in 2015, you sort of wonder like what you're going to pass on to your own children, and you start to worry. And I started looking at things, and most meditation things, most mindfulness things required the use of a phone. And I just, for me, could not imagine handing my child a phone and saying, "Go calm down."
Right. Don't scroll.
Like they're super cool devices, but like they're really not conducive to calming down. And so I thought if there was just something where she could just press a button and put it on her pillow at night and learn these tools on her own that gave her autonomy, that nobody else had to be, she didn't have to wait for me to come in the room and teach her how to do it. We didn't have to go anywhere and to learn how to do it over the course of the time. And so I slowly started to figure out what I was doing. And then in 2018, my dad was hospitalized really suddenly with meningitis, and walking into the ICU room and seeing him there and feeling helpless. My stepmom said, he really likes the meditations that you've started to record for your new company. Why don't you start playing those? And so I did, and his heart rate came down. The nurses and the doctors in the room, we all took these big breaths together. And I realized that was the moment where it's like, oh, it's not just for kids. This is like all ages need this.
Yeah.
All places, all environments need this. And so I just, from that point, we lost my dad the next day. And I think like that was like the trigger that was like, I'm doing this. I'm all in. Like, this is what I'm going to do every single day of my life, like moving forward.
See, I knew I liked you and this product, and because it's always a story, right? That the mission, the passion that you're bringing to this product is really amazing. So there were some key features that were real game changers for me. So I have 2 young children at home. This could be amazing. So the first was, it doesn't have to be on a phone, right? But tell me about like the Wi-Fi.
Yes. So it's a completely standalone device. It does not require any app to work.
So a little old school, actually, right?
It's like 1972 technology. You should have seen the look on the faces when I went to interview factories, and I was like, "Oh yeah, no, I don't need any of that. Like we're going back in time here. I need no new technology." So all of the meditations are loaded on this little micro SD card that can be swapped out for new meditations, so you can get new content for the device. But it remains completely Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, EMF free. You're just able to leave it with your child. They just press the button, and that is it.
If they want to listen to it freely, they
Yes.
can. But if they want to use a headset, they can plug the jack.
Yes, exactly. So there's an earphone jack. There's a rechargeable battery. It takes about 2 hours to recharge for a little over 7 hours of use. So it's not like you're plugging it in every single day. If the device is plugged in, there's the sleep sounds track. So there's relaxing music, white noise, and ocean waves. If it's plugged in, they'll continually play throughout the night. So it's seconds at the second.
Oh, so if it's not plugged in, like how long does each meditation last?
So each meditation is between 3 and 5 minutes, but the sleep sounds will go for 60 minutes.
Oh, I love that. That's really awesome. So tell us, most of the people who are joining us are practitioners. So how do you envision this being used in practice with patients?
I think what's really neat, like we sell to a lot of schools, we sell to a lot schools and hospitals. And what we have found is like the best thing within those institutions is it releases bandwidth for you to go do other things and for you to teach your patients other things or deal with more like the triaging essentially. But like, here, take this device. It's going to teach you mindfulness. It's going to encourage you to do a meditation before bed, where I know a lot of practitioners are saying, like, keep the phone out of the bedroom at night.
Right.
So the device can live at your nightstand. You just power it on, lay down, select a meditation, and then it ends. It automatically powers off the device. So that's releasing, bandwidth for you guys to go teach nutrition, to teach people to get out and exercise, to teach people to go out into nature, to community build, right? Like, so super important. All of those other
but also
aspects.
to reducing stress levels, because chronic stress drives poor eating habits a lot of the times too. So this can be helpful in a lot of different ways.
100%. It all ties together, but we need it all.
Right.
And so this is a tool that allows practitioners to still give that portion of it without spending a ton of time doing it.
I love it. Thank you so much for sharing your passion and your mission for what you do. So where can people find more about your product, and how can they reach out to you?
So on our website, we are Zenimals, ZENIMALS.com. And then our email is hello.
Great name. Great name.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Website?
The website is Zenimals.com. And then we are at the Zenimal on social media.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for stopping by. Great. Thank you for sharing.
Appreciate it.